Here we go, guys. The Peterbilt's getting pretty stripped up. We have the headlights off of it. Our exhaust is off of it. Our breathers are off of it. We broke off this one stud here, but that's okay. We'll get that out. Replace it. But yeah, try to take the mirrors off and everything on the roof now. Some other lights and stuff. The more you get off them, the easier it is to paint. That's for sure. These guys are riveted in, so they're not coming off, and it works as a mount with the sleeper. So I guess some fancy tape work there. Should be fancy tape work there too on that rubber. We'll see what we're gonna do there. The truck is gonna go white for the main color. Our main color is gonna be white, and then I think we're gonna do the tanks down the side in yellow, and the toolboxes and everything all in yellow. And this fender will be yellow, so we're gonna run yellow down the side. I think we'll go into the right here with it. I was thinking over here out, but then there's that there strip there, so I think we're just gonna go there for white, yellow. Then we'll have yellow going right down, and we're gonna use black accents, so I think I'll probably do those tank straps in black. They got rust on them anyways, a little bit here and there. I'll have to take the tanks off and clean them up. I want to sandblast and clean the frame up too and paint it black. I just left this one on. I didn't want to paint myself into a corner, so I can still get up around the back there for a bit. But we'll be taking them plates off. There's another one for it. I feel like taking this off. It's nuts and bolts. It'd be nice to get up and clean up in and around there, but we might be able to do it with the sand anyways. This has to get changed. A couple little things got to get changed on it as we go too. No big deal though. Nice looking universal. Sorry about the sound of the weed whacker in the background. Not my favorite either, but we'll have to change up this air proportioning valve too, and maybe we'll make some brackets to tighten her up, eh? She's got bolts here. They came loose and broke off, so now we're zipped on. Anyhow, I can wash some of that dirt out of there too. Good to pressure wash it all first and then sandblast it, but we'll see what happens. There's our fuel alert. This vehicle is to be filled with ultra low sulfur diesel. Your standard diesel fuel will cause damage to engine components and may void warranty. I don't think she has a warranty anymore, but we have a Cummins in it. Peterbilt, I don't know, do they all have Cummins? I don't know that much about trucks. Drove some dump trucks around the equipment a bit, but mostly old Western Stars and shit like that. So here we go. Her intestines are hanging out. It looks like a bunch of intestines hanging out. Got the mirrors off, all the wiring that goes to it. I think that the Peterbilt there is going to get a little bit modernized. This isn't for long haul, so to say, anymore. This is becoming like a, well, basically a little show truck. So a lot of this here antennas and stuff is going to get taken down into a field. Right now we're working at getting the visor off. Good times. 3/8 and Phillips screws. But they're coming out. What do we have up there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we'll get that out. We'll get them horns off. There's quite a bit of work yet to get all that off. I'd love to take off this grill, but it doesn't look easy right now. But now is the time to do it. So, and the bumper will be coming off. Want to strip her down as much as possible, down to the bare bones. Like, we got these guys, these cab lights off the bottom. Now the sleeper lights are on there. We'll have to get them off. They're not cooperating so much, but we soaked them with some WD-40 Specialist. It's got the blue flame technology, you know, so you got to appreciate that, whatever that means. But it does seem to work. It creeps. Hey, it's no blaster, but it's good for this stuff, right? Because it doesn't leave much I don't know, much film behind, right? So it's good for cleaning up and it creeps in. Good for stainless and stuff is what I'm saying. Inside engines, things like that. Yeah, we all know we love our blasters, but anyhow. PB is the king on most things, but some WD-44, some other things. Not sponsored by them, any of that kind of thing, although I should have a bucket of it. But yeah, here we are here, and we'll be using our sand soon. It's a lot of wiring though, hey? Hanging around, so what we're gonna do with all that, still a lot of work yet. So what we'll do with that is we'll tin foil that, right? So that we're not beating right through it, but I mean, we got rough spots, and it's quite a bit of work. Anyhow, we're gonna get it done. We're gonna make it happen. And we're gonna be, our cab and our sleeper's gonna be white. Our fenders, like I said, are gonna be yellow, and they'll come down, and then we'll do toolboxes yellow and fuel tanks yellow. Break it up some. Going with the brand colors for the owner. But yes, it's coming along. Still a lot of stuff to come off it though. The worst is like those racks and stuff, they're riveted in, so there's no taking them off right now. And this guy here, she's a bit crooked. She's took a pounding, I guess, over time. So I'm gonna try to straighten that out some. It may not be easy, but it might not be as hard as a fella thinks. Anyways, this is where we're at. Count the anyways, have a drink every time. Drink a Gatorade or whatever your favorite beverage is. The Milwaukee cordless sander. It's a dandy. We have the other corded ones too, but just started sanding this fender the other day. We tried our sandblaster on it, but that's kind of Fisher Price. So wire wheels and stuff, we got around the back cleaned up pretty good. It's part of the frame. We'll have to clean it up some more, but pretty good. All that's blown out now. That, a little bit of crust there to take off around there, all in and around the stuff. That's okay. We're going to be sanding on the body today, and I think I'll hit this with maybe our corded or orbital sanders a bit here and there. It's going to take quite a few coats. A chunk fell out here, so I guess we'll have to put a little weldy weld on it. She had a little bit of scale, and that's not a pan on the back like a regular truck. That's the housing to come out of the front in these. So I'll have to throw a little weld in it. It's okay though, that's not the worst. Yeah, so big day of sanding here. Sand, 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 and we have terrible rain in our forecast. It's not that it's terrible for what we're doing. Lots of other people want rain. Depends on what you're doing, right? Anyhow, quite a bit of work here to do yet. So, but we're stripped off pretty good. I don't know if it's, what's that stuff called? You know, they make the boat out of it with the door in the bottom. I think they got some of that stuff up there on the horns. Was their attempt at cleaning up the roof. Right here, we'll have to spend a little more special attention to it. We'll get it, and just before we spray it, we'll really clean it up. So, I almost like to take this front clip off, take it in and paint it. All you really need, I think, is a couple of mirrors, a couple of breathers, a couple of stacks, some little lights. I don't think we need all those antennas and everything that were on it. I think that's from its last job, probably searching through channels, right? Got the front cleaned up pretty good here. Lots of scale came off it, believe it or not. But we'll blow it out too. Yeah, it's a process. But we'll get it. Looking better already though. Strip down and sand it up. That's where we're at so far. Need a polishing guy. gal, human. That little, oh, my mask is on. Yeah, another little update. Sorry, my mask was on. But yeah, up here we're changing the visor like we were saying before. So it has different brackets, different mounts. Anyhow, just the old ones had the rivets in it. So we took down the rivets and just patching up the hole so the water don't get in, right? Yeah, around there. Cleaned up around the window, as you can see so far. And I'm actually using a little brush there and some primer just to prime around it. I'll sand it out a couple of times, right? But because it's pretty much all rust, the whole thing. Yeah, I still need to go inside of it. But stop it from rusting, put a few more coats on it, sand it down some more. A little bit of fiberglass in here. This is aluminum, this stuff. Your eyes probably popped out there almost, guys, sorry. But yeah, that's aluminum, so we got a little fiberglass in it. It'll tie your hair. On both sides. Went that way, must be prone to do it. There's my hat. Ooh, she's getting pretty grimy. The wife picked it up off the floor yesterday. She dropped it right away. Like she picked up roadkill or something, I suppose. Anyhow though, this is what we're doing. We're getting closer. I want to get her painted. We're doing white, and yellow on the fenders and onto the tanks. It's a process though. And it's nice out today. Though we've been getting a lot of rain here in August. Usually we don't. Usually it's pretty dry. But we'll get the weather. We'll get it done. I have other projects here too. This car has to get fixed up. Do some plastic welding. There's the truck coming along. Just love my little magnetic tailgate Bluetooth speaker. Handy. Gotta have the tunes. Give you the big picture. Want to get it done though. And I'm sure that the customer wants her done too. Soak that in. Just soak it in. But every little thing is a big thing, but it's just because it's so big, right? But we got her in the corner. We're almost getting ready to spray. So, but then it's the tape. Anyhow, we'll get through it. Well, okay, guys. Wonderful news. I think we're gonna have blue skies today, sunshine. See up in the center there, we have our chrome piece in. I just took the Okay, wonderful news. We got some sunshine today. Got our chrome piece in. We're getting our windows put in today. I'm just gonna clean up around where we got our fillers and that around. See, we have our holes up there. Get our brackets on and our other visor. Like to get the sleeper painted at least today. But anyways, right over here, show you over here. Should have showed you. But we heated it up. We had a broken huck in there. Heated it up and then drilled it through. There we go. We'll be able to put another one in, right? And then once we put our bolt in, then it swells it out, right? That's how they work. So we're gonna go up above. Two right there on the side. Where our visor goes in, we have to get out. And then we're gonna put some in the front there to hold our visor on. So we get that done. Then we'll be in pretty good shape. Yeah. A little bit of work, but it's definitely going to be worth it once you get the bling on her. Need that. Harley Davidsons and Peterbilt and Western Stars and stuff seem to like a lot of bling on them. Tech tip, tin foil a lot of the times. not really a tech tip, but I use a lot of aluminum foil, tin foil, around the wires and shocks and stuff that you don't want to paint. It's quicker and easier than tape around equipment. We're not talking Pebble Beach cars or anything, but yeah, even if we were to do that there tank or something, just pull out a bunch of aluminum foil over it. You got your easy cover. It's very malleable. Is that there the word? Malleable? Anyways, it moves around easy and takes shape easy. Yeah, here we are though, working at this. This guy here, well, you're still okay. Alright, just trying to count them up. Yeah, I got 2 up there. They gotta come out. Gotta put a few in there. Anyways, gonna get at her. But I don't have much experience with it. I'm just learning as I go here with this. But we'll learn as we go. All the body working tools. Stapler, dead pullers, all that good stuff. Removers. It's worth it to get some of this here stuff. It's not that expensive on some of them. Some of those ordering sites. But it's worth it to have it instead of breaking it. Peace of mind too. Easier. Well, let's see how it goes here. Here we are. Next day, started doing some coats on the Peterbilt thing. But yeah, we can see through in the back a bit with the white. That gray really fights back. It is what it is. But yeah, the first coat on, so that feels pretty good. This side looks nice. Here we really pounded her on. It was lots of nice heat. It's different painting outside, right? But we all done backyard paint jobs and driveway paint jobs. I've done about 500 million of them, it seems. But yeah, right here. So you can see almost started spraying there, but we had a little filler. There's a couple of good dents there, so the windows did put up. Got some windows put back in it yesterday. Guys had a tough time. A couple broke on them. Brand spanking new. Anyways, that does happen. So on the top up there, of course you can't see there right now, but at the very top of the sleeper there's a chrome Peterbilt, so I'm going to paint yellow there today. Give it a sand, paint some yellow there, then we'll tape it all off, and then when we put the chrome Peterbilt back on it, it should look like it's glowing, maybe, you know. But yeah, we'll get the top done and then we can come down and work on the bottom. Plan on doing the exhaust that comes out up the stacks. They're going to be black. I think we're going to paint these guys here yellow, but that's going to be a slow go. And then we're going to take our tanks off, clean them up and paint them yellow, and then we'll have a lot of chrome on it. I kind of like to paint those air tanks and toolboxes yellow, battery boxes and toolboxes yellow, but you know, give her, because this here fender's going yellow, give her the stream right down through. Anyways, we'll see what happens by the time we're done. It's nice to get some paint on it though, finally. Doesn't look like it's gonna rain. Beautiful sky, so, and it's not in the forecast to rain, but the ocean is pushing a little wind. It's not the ocean, it's the Northumberland Strait. I get corrected all the time. Anyways, we are going to paint some more today. Well, here we go, guys. We got our all in white. The Peterbilt is in white. You see the gray fenders there? That are going to be going yellow. And up there we have our paper on the sleeper. See the round oval paper for the sleeper? That's yellow. And then when we put our chrome Peterbilt on, it's going to glow yellow. It's going to look pretty snazzy, I think. That's for sure. But I'm not seeing through it anywhere. Hard painting white in the bright light. We all know that. Fellow was getting, what do they call it? Snowblind? I don't know what those. Got to take that white tape off there now, in between the cab and the sleeper, and man, that's gonna make a big division in the colors and everything. So far so good, but there's still a lot of work to go on it. But we got our white done. She's looking white. Should have done a little video. I just changed the lock mechanism in this GMC Sierra. Well, too late now, I guess. we need to get some more. I need to get some more recording stuff for us. But here's the back. We're looking pretty good. So far so good. We're going to do our tanks yellow. A lot of our work we can separate some. So, but yeah, just gonna sand this up and get our white again. No one's ever gonna see some of that little body work that's there, especially when there's a big air filters in front of it, right? But you know, it's not so fun sanding around all the rivets with the real hard stuff and everything, you know. But we're sealed up and get that fixed up. We're putting in some more hot bolts here and that. We got to do a couple up there for the visor we're putting on. No big deal. Yeah, it's a bigger deal than I'm letting on. It's not that easy, the measuring and measuring and measuring, right? But somebody, I'm not a carpenter, but somebody along the way taught me how to use the measuring tape. I'm thinking it was the Boilermakers, maybe the iron workers, I don't know. Got to measure something once in a while, but we're very happy so far. Look at this old fella. That'd be a will it run. I wonder if the marble mystery will loosen that fella up. I don't know. You never know until we try. This old truck here needs differentials. They're getting hard to find because they're 1-ton 4-wheel drive. I like to do with that. I think you all know what I like to do with that. I'll give you a hint. It includes you know, a Crown Vic or a Lincoln Town Car. The trailer should be fixed up too. Anyways, a lot of fixing. Wanted to get that trailer done down here. Big float deck. Is that what they're called, float decks? But here we are over here, looking at our Peterbilt. Yeah, you're seeing a police car over there. We're not allowed to auction them off anymore, apparently, in our province, because we're in Nova Scotia. Some dummy done something really stupid with one. I'm sure that if you look at the news, you'll find out what that was. Sad day for us all. Sorry for the harsh language, but he was an idiot. But our truck looks great. So far so good. Oh, is she ever smooth? You went into the white screen. I don't know if she has a name or anything. I know it's a Peterbilt, but I didn't name it. Anyways, here we are. Gonna get some yellow on them fenders today. It's a little wet right now though from being outside, eh? Tough to paint outside when they're this big. But we got a pretty nice finish on it here, guys. That's for sure. I always thought one of these would, what is that their show? They got the rat rods in Vegas. They make some cool trucks. Some really cool work, the best work that fella likes to do. Someday we'll get there, guys. Maybe. Who knows? But we're getting closer to the finish line here. I don't know. Someday. Just to let everybody know, we just done probably about a 2.5 minute of me talking to nothing. But yeah, what a difference, eh? From back here, yellow fender, nice and shiny, and the old silver. We're getting pretty shiny there. Truck is white. Let's see how this goes. A freaking breeze came up. Here we have it, guys. Getting yellow over here. And over here. Getting shiny. Pretty shiny. We can see ourselves in it, I think. As they say. Yeah, there we are. That's looking pretty good so far. Right here. The truck is nice and white. So we're getting through the Peterbilt. Never a favorite to paint outside, but Lots of people paint outside. I painted, like I said, 5 million, quadrillion paint jobs outside. So my first paint job was outside, and probably my last one will be. But the Peterbilt's big. It's like, I don't know, probably about 7 Civics, or 8 altogether. Hi, can you see us? I just wanted to say hi to my subscribers. I appreciate each and every one of you. Yeah, that's for sure. And here we are, guys. We're getting pretty yellow, huh? Hi. Nice reflection. So far, so good. I mean, we're outside, right? See the ladder? Yeah. Over here, it's gassing off a little bit, getting shinier. We'll get her. We'll get that shine juice to her. That's what everybody likes to see. It's the shine. There's our truck though so far. We're nice and white. God, the wind picked up before too. Had to get some tarps out. I was holding it. Anyways, we're getting through it, guys. Thank goodness for Chef WRD. Here we are, guys. Yellow and white. White and yellow. Usually it's 2 other colors. That's a Kubota that we painted a while back. Anyways, I'm always saying anyways. I always put my finger over the camera. So here we go, all that kind of thing, but I don't know. That's what we got. Hi. Very happy that you guys are along with me to paint this guy. De-taping next. Some yellow. Some more yellow. But we can do the tanks separate anyways because I want to take them off. So still ongoing, but the Peterbilt runs and all that kind of stuff. So as long as we don't have many runs in our paint or anything, we don't like that, do we? No, I don't not like the runs in any form that they come in. Keep the spot here. The back looks nice. No, with the white. Oh yeah. Then those fenders, just gonna set it right off. Right off. I'll have to get this frame painted out, but we can plastic off all of our cab and everything. That's easy peasy, as they say. Some people say that. Can anybody guess who says that? I bet you can. I'm happy. If you guys are happy, I'm happy. The Corolla, she's on order. Someone wants it, believe it or not. A good little car though. I mean, fuel was $2 a liter, so. But we're still gonna drive Cherry. Cherry's right over there in the parking lot, staying away from all the overspray. Now, we're gonna have to do a little video at some point of doing something with Cherry. You know, the first day I got Cherry, it's a sad day. Hit a deer, like minutes into owning her, and I wanted Cherry. Well, Cherry's a 2002, and I wanted Cherry since 2002. I just didn't get her until 2022. So 20 years later before I got one. But I just, well, I love that little truck. I do. Peterbilt is getting yellow. Yellow, yellow. I really do want a hot dog though now. With lots of mustard. Cool yellow color though. You can see it coming. And we got the top up there. And I was talking about with the Peterbilt sign that we're putting on, it's going to be yellow too, and it's really going to stand out. Can't wait to put it on. But anyways, once again I say anyways. So, we have the truck and the Peterbilt. There we are. Woo! Still got a little more tape to take off the top. I think I might do the trumpet horns up there in a little bit of yellow yet. We still don't have our paper off the top. I'm gonna put my pajamas on or something to go up there, and socks. I don't want to scratch up all the paint and everything. She's gonna get plenty dirty someday, I'm sure, but right now, this is what we have. We're white and yellow, Peterbilt. It was a long journey to get here. Been about a month since we started, almost. But we're gonna get a lot of chrome back on her new visor. Get the chrome up there. Let the Peterbilt jump out for us. But yeah, guy is really happy with our bright yellow fenders. Our tanks are gonna go yellow too. There's still a little bit of work, but you know what? We got a lot of work done. Very happy with that. We'll do the frame and everything as we go, but we're pretty happy. Birds are chirping. Must be happy too. But it's been a long process of sanding. It's not as easy to sand around all them little rivets as you'd think, I don't think. Maybe there's a different way to do it. But we're nice and shiny, and our yellow fenders and our white is nice and shiny, so we're pretty happy. We're gonna put a bigger chrome. Oh, we're gonna dress her in the chrome. We're gonna dress her in the chrome, I guess, all the way back. But the bulk of the big work, I think, is done. You know, I'm ecstatic about it. Ecstatic, is that still a word? I don't know. Yes, it's a little cleanup, and we'll have to start again tomorrow. Some more going on it. That visor on. Yeah, the centerpiece. I feel like doing it right now, but yeah, it's a pretty long day. I think I've been at it for about 13 hours now, so where does the time go, right? The wheels polished too would be nice, but that's a job for another feller. Another human will do that. There we are. White and yellow, the company colors. Not that it's my company, it's my friend's company. Well, we're about a year into the process here. So you like that horse? There's that truck. But we're about a year into the process of getting the old Peterbilt painted. It's gonna go out for a blasting, but I guess this is, since I like to do parts, I guess, but this can be the end of part one. But I think the old Peterbilt looks good. This is this is a 379 Peterbilt, and I think that we're looking for a 265 Peterbilt, or this one's a 265 and we're looking for 397. No, we're looking for a 265. But this is her. Doesn't she sound nice with her big comics? We painted it. It wasn't easy on the fact of weather. Every day we went near this truck, there are clouds going over. So, but she's gonna get her new exhaust. We get the frame out to get cleaned up. We're going to more than likely do the frame yellow and some of the tanks yellow, but sounding pretty nice right now. Love the Peterbilt. Looking good. Brackets and stuff are going white. Hard to keep the rust out of the rivets. Rusty rivets, I guess, eh? They're supposed to be going black, so a little bit of tuning as we go. Sounds nice. For this Peterbilt, we have, well, she's going to be hot stuff. That's for sure.